Good afternoon, YouTube. DutyRon back again with another video. And this video is of interest to us all. We're going to talk about Jeffrey Epstein, billionaire financier who has been charged with multiple charges of child sex trafficking, underage girls, millionaire, billionaire, pervert, scum of the earth, piece of dirt. We're going to talk about it right now. So guys, welcome in on DutyRon's afternoon chat update on Jeffrey Epstein. Good to see you. Ginger Locks, hello Giovanna. Thank you so much, DeStefano, for coming on in. Hello Elizabeth. It is Platinum Mimi, my good friend. Emily Flotilla. How are you, Emily? Good to see you. Let's talk about the results. Sherry Smith is in the building. All my great Patreon friends and family are in the building. We're all assembling. Let me share. Let me get Joey on. John, good to see you. MJ, thank you so much for joining. I only got about 30 minutes. Hi, Chrissy C. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Chrissy C. in the building. So Jeffrey Epstein, guys, has been brought before a Manhattan federal court judge this morning. Hello, Red Like Wine. Hello, Little Dove. Thank you for joining. Jeffrey Epstein was brought before a Manhattan federal court judge this morning, and a tentative trial date has been set, but there was a lot of other things that were spoken about here. Hello, Mama Ange. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining from across the pond. Hello, Alicia Ann. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. So let me share this out real quick. Let me share this video out so I can get some friends and family in here. So give me 2 seconds. And while I do this, if you guys don't mind, hi Kelly, how are you? Jana, good to see you. While I do that, if you don't mind, please share out onto your social media. Let me just do this real quick. I got to hire someone to do this for me. Okay, that's done. Hello, D90. Good to see you. Cinnamon Hot Hot. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So I'm going to post it onto Facebook. That's an easy one. And then I'm going to do it onto Twitter. Let's get Twitter going. Let's Tweety Bird it out. Hashtag Jeffrey Epstein. So this guy is a horror show. This guy's a horror show, and he should never, ever, ever see the light of day. In my eyes, this is what evil is all about. When you look up evil in the dictionary, a picture of Jeffrey Epstein's face should come up. The guy is a sexual predator. He is a danger to the community. I don't care how much money he has and how much he's gotten away with. There is no room on this earth for a person like Jeffrey Epstein to be out there. There's no room at all on this earth for Jeffrey Epstein. And I don't care what anybody says, guys. He is a nightmare. He's a nightmare. So I am happy that he's behind bars, and they're showing no signs that he will get out. He's got decades of long sexual predator history. He is a definite danger to the community. He's a danger to society. He has uncontrollable urges that he cannot control, and it involves young children. It involves young girls. This is a guy who should not be walking the face of the earth, and I'm happy to say that he never will. Hello, Miss Me. Good to see you. Thank you so much. So he was brought before a Manhattan federal court judge today. His attorney was arguing for bail again. There was talk about bail. It was denied. He's going to be held there until his trial commences. And I'm happy to tell you that his trial will not commence until as late as September of 2020. They're talking about June. The court wants to expedite it. The court wants to expedite it for the best of for the general public. People want to see justice served here. So the judge basically said, we want to do this as swiftly as possible. And because of the amount of discovery, that's the evidence, because of the amount of discovery and the pages and pages of evidence, there's thousands upon thousands of documents that have to be shared with the defense, that it's going to take that long for his defense to prepare for this case. So we're looking at June of 2020, and his attorneys, his own defense attorneys, asked for September after Labor Day of 2020. Joey Brooklyn in the house. Good to see you, Joe. Thank you so much for joining in on this update. This is a Jeffrey Epstein update. Great to see everybody, friends and family all assembled. Thank you so much for coming on in. Of course, his lawyers, his defense team is there to defend him. So the defense brought up possible double jeopardy. This is a question that everybody gets caught up on. A lot of people feel that he's going to get off on double jeopardy. But the problem is the reason the double jeopardy is not going to come into play is because when he was charged down in Florida and given that sweet deal, when he was given the sweet deal in Florida, guys, ladies and gentlemen, those were charges that were in the state of Florida. There was no charges on that plea deal in Florida where he received a slap on the wrist, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, being able to run freely and commit more of his sexual heinous crimes. Those charges were all about Florida. Hello, Open Minds, good to see you. Thank you for joining. So the new charges by the Southern District are being brought to him for crimes that were committed in New York City at his mansion in New York City. So the double jeopardy is going to be out the window, and that's why he's being held without bail. And there's no possible chance that his defense team is going to be able to successfully get him off on a double jeopardy situation. How many more victims have come forward? Gloria Allred. That is a famous attorney that represents a lot of these Me Too movement women that have been sexually assaulted and abused by wealthy Harvey Weinstein and all these creepy creeps that are out there. Gloria Allred was in the courtroom, and she says that she has numerous victims. She just said numerous from prior to his arrest in July, and now numerous others have come forward. So she has numerous, and I don't know what those numbers can constitute, but it's numerous women who are coming forward from New York. These are New York women who he has not been charged with any crimes committed in New York when he was convicted down in Florida and received a slap on the wrist, essentially. So that was a very good question, John. Thank you for asking that question. Thank you. No double jeopardy, guys. You're hearing it from me. I'm pretty good. I'm about 90% with the information that I bring you. I maybe have a 10% failure rate on some of the things that I've said to you. Like I predicted that Jussie Smollett would never get released and all of his charges got dropped, but that was very shady what happened there with Jussie Smollett. I felt very strongly about that case, and I didn't think he was going to get off with no charges. That was shocking, and that doesn't sit right with me, honestly, to this day. But I don't talk about it because there's no new news about it, so I'm not going to give it. 99.99. Thank you, Jonna. You're very generous with your percentages for me. Hello, Castrol. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. That's my good friend from over in the Philippines. Everybody go check out Castrol's channel. He is going live on a regular basis. He's live almost every day. Definitely subscribe to Joey Brooklyn. Definitely check out Miss Me and her dog Riley. Check out all the great channels that come in and that stop in and support the DutyRon family. So thank you to everyone that's always here. But Jeffrey Epstein, his lawyers were asking for, it's not often you hear a lawyer from a defense team say, Your Honor, instead of the trial being in June, could we have it in September? Can we have it after Labor Day? Most people who want to get their client off, or they feel they have a good case, they want to speed it up and put it to trial. But his lawyers need more time to conjure up and think about a defense that he can get out of, that he could possibly, find some type of loophole. So they want more time to research and study. They need the time because they don't have a case to put out against. They don't have a good defense right now. In other words, that's the words I was looking for. His defense team is stumbling right now, and they were asking for, you don't hear defense teams say, oh, we need a lot more time. Usually, if they feel that they have a good case where they can defend successfully and get a not guilty conviction, not guilty plea, then they will put it forward as fast as possible. But they're trying to pump the brakes and slow it down so they can get extra time, to think of other things. So who's driving? Joey's driving? I see Joey's here. I don't know what's going on. Is Life of MC here? Is my girl Life of MC here? If she is, I'd love to see her. Hello, Blood X. Good to see you. Guys, everyone go check out Blood X. I shared his stream earlier with you guys. He is a networking channel. He's a great guy. You can go over to Blood X if you want to grow your YouTube channel. You want to meet a fantastic guy. He's down in Florida, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Blood. But Blood X is a really great guy, and I highly implore everybody go and check out his channel immediately. Don't leave my live stream right now, but put it in your to-do list and go check out Blood X. He's a great guy. He's a fantastic supporter of DutyRon. And I say thank you to you, Blood X, for all your hard work that you do to help other people grow their YouTube channels. So if you're interested in growing a YouTube channel or starting one out, he's a guy you want to be friendly with. He's a guy you want to support. He's a guy you want to be around because he's going to help you grow your channel. I was on his live stream earlier, and I shared it out on my community post. So that's a good thing. So Jeffrey Epstein, for those of you who are just joining, and anybody that's new here in the live stream, my name is DutyRon. I'm a retired New York City police detective. I worked 20 plus years. Hello, Judy. I worked 20 plus years in the New York City Police Department, and I am running a YouTube channel talking about crime cases, PSAs on how to keep yourself safe while online, and then just general breaking news and giving you my take from a law enforcement standpoint of these cases. This Jeffrey Epstein is not going to ever see the light of day, and if he doesn't get convicted, I will be shocked. He has a better chance of getting struck by lightning than getting a not guilty verdict. So I'm almost 100% sure that this predicate felon, this evil, sick, twisted child molester is going to be behind bars for a long time, and he's going to live out the rest of his natural born life behind bars. Whether he makes it or jailhouse justice gets him, this guy, I will not lose any sleep over him, whatever happens to him. There's not a sad bone in my body for this guy. So great to see all my new friends. If you're new into my live stream, please hit the subscribe button right down here. I think it's somewhere around here. Hit the subscribe button for DutyRon, hit the like button, and also share it out onto your social media. Put it out onto Twitter, put it onto Facebook, put it onto Instagram, share it with your friends. The more, the merrier. I want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters and all the great people who come into my live streams on a regular basis and positively interact with the chat. That's what this is about. It's interaction between the broadcaster, that's me, and the people that are in the chat. So sometimes, Skywatcher, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Sometimes, there you go, Chrissy. Sometimes it's hard for me to get to all the messages in the chat because I'm trying to put down, the point of cross and get the message out to you guys. So I don't want to get sidetracked. There you go, Jonna. I am getting close to 10,000 subscribers. When I hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, we are going to have a party. We're going to have a little celebration. We're going to have a little giveaway. We're going to have a little bit of a party for the 10,000 subscriber mark. Hopefully we'll reach that before the end of the summer, but slow and steady wins the race. I would rather have quality over quantity any day of the week. So I'm looking to grow my channel. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm not in any rush to get anywhere or go anywhere. I'm here for the long haul for you guys. So it is all good. Let me go back to some of this. Do you foresee others being dragged into the... Yes. MJ, I don't see how it's humanly possible that nobody else will be brought in. There'll be big names mentioned. There may be smaller names. There may be some low-level comedians movie stars, actors, politicians. I feel that this is going to provide us with a mecca of information. It's just going to be an overload of people. Now, we could sit here and speculate. Is it going to be President Clinton? Is it going to be Donald Trump? Is it going to be who knows? It's all speculation at this time. And anybody that knows me knows that I won't speculate. I'm not here to just feed you what you want to hear. I'm here to say we don't know. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows until it's brought out. So let's wait and let's see what it is, and we'll go from there. But I can say this, I guarantee you he has been rubbing elbows with a lot of politicians for his own good and his own benefit. He's been rubbing elbows with a lot of other rich people, because the more rich people and the more politicians around him, the more he can legitimize himself. So maybe it might have been unbeknownst to some of these people. Maybe it was known to some of these people. We have no way of figuring that out. But let me say this, the long arm of the law, and if there is evidence, if these young ladies, well, now are grown women, can come forward and say, hey, I was here with so-and-so put his hands on me and paid me, then those people will have a chance of getting convicted and brought to jail. Whether it's the President of the United States, whether it's former presidents, whether it is congressmen or congresswomen, we don't know how elaborate this operation went and how much. We just know from what we hear and what is being spewed out there in the mainstream media. So take that all with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen, and let's see what the prosecution for the feds comes forward with. Because what this case will start out with in September of 2020, it is going to be a blockbuster. I'm going to be live. This is going to provide me probably with a year's worth of live streams if it plays out the way I think it is. We're going to have so many people to talk about it. You guys, your minds are just going to go, I may even have to retire. It might be too much. I might have to hand over some of this to somebody else. I might not be able to handle it. So who knows, guys? But what I know is I am more focused on the victims and getting justice brought for these poor girls, these poor young girls who were victimized by this savage beast. This guy is a filthy animal, guys. And I could sit here and throw expletives out all day long, but I'm running a nice, clean YouTube channel. I'm not running a nasty channel, but I can run expletives all day long on this guy. That's how, as a ex-law enforcement professional, I hate people like this. I despise this type of people. So I, more than anybody, want to see him rot in jail and get his justice. I want him to get the maximum and not see the light of day, you know? So this guy is a real piece of dirt. Black Rose, love and respect. If I missed anything, if I missed any comments, I apologize. If I missed any super chat, which I don't think I did, just a thank you to each and every one of you. Rupal, how are you? Good to see you. Diamond, I'm doing good. Diamond Girl 007, nice to see you. Thank you for your comment. I commented back, and I will check your channel out shortly. Just guys and girls, just be patient with me. I have hundreds of people who send me messages and then send me comments. It's almost impossible for me to get to everybody right away. So if I don't get to you, or you don't see me reciprocating or checking out your content, give me time, because I'm not a machine. I'm just a human being. So I'm going to try the best I can to get to each and every one of you, but it's going to take me some time, you know? There you go, Polka Dot. You and I are on the same page. We're on the same page. Felony to throw water at a police. I want to hear this.
Legendary Broadway producer and director Hal Prince
You broke your wrist? How did you do that? How did you break your wrist, Maxine? I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Black Rose. Thank you to my moderators. All right, let's hear what they have to say. I want to hear this.
loans. I'm Jim Shanabee. The Federal Reserve's policymaking open market committee has moved short-term interest rates lower by.
Okay, I don't want to hear this.
Chairman
Hi, Mary London.
To insure against downside risks.
I want to hear about what they have to say about Jeffrey Epstein here. So this is the top of the news hour. I agree, Linda Wood. I agree with you. I'm 100% on board with you. Once the trial starts, it won't come out before the trial starts. Hello, Rena. Good to see you, Rena. Thank you for joining. Sherry Smith says, I love that you always acknowledge everyone. Not all creators do that. Speaks very well for you. Sherry, thank you for noticing that. It does take a lot of work to do it. Let me tell you, my eyes are, it's not easy. I'll just say that. It's not easy. All right. Let's hear about Jeffrey Epstein and then I'll close it up. Greetings to everybody. Greetings to you, my friend. Cinnamon Hot Hot. Hearts right back to you. Hearts right back to you. Cinnamon Hot Hot, I love your support that you give me on my channel. It's very much appreciated. Red Like Wine is agreeing. They want to delay till September 2020. I covered it. Thank you, Maxine.
It's the first time the U.S. government has been open to the idea of importing drugs from other countries.
I agree, Bergstrom.
Are best described as baby steps. The first stage is the authorization of pilot projects.
I'm just finishing sharing on my social media. Guys, if you're new, if you're in here for the first time, let me know where you're watching, your city, your state, so I can give you a shout out and say hello and welcome you to the DutyRon family. If you are here as a returned user, please just welcome in, enjoy the channel, enjoy what we got going on here. Just keep with the program with the love and respect and honor. Hello from the UK, Diamond Girl, from across the pond. Nabul is watching from Morocco. That is wonderful, Nabul. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you had a good vacation, or if you continued on, I hope you're going to continue your enjoying your vacation. Midnight Raven is new from the UK. Thank you for joining. Watching from Virginia Beach. Matthew, I know you're not brand new, but we met the other day. Good to see you, Matthew. Rena Sanders is from Germany. Everybody go and subscribe and check out her channel. Check out my friend Matthew. He's a great new friend of mine. I implore everybody to support each and every one of the content creators in here. Please. Let's go. Mahid, salam, my Muslim brother. Good to see you. St. Louis, Missouri, says Lake Lizard. Hit the like button. Thank you. Virginia Beach. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, BloodX, for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Hope they keep him on. He is. I'm getting to that, Emily. He's on suicide watch. Here we go.
Water at police officers.
This is important. Let's hear this. Hi, Deidre.
Two GOP assemblymen blame Mayor de Blasio for a cop-dissing atmosphere in New York City.
I covered this in a previous live.
Because of the anti-police rhetoric that has been perpetuated for years by this
About the
mayor,
water buckets.
the disrespect has reached a tipping point.
So, Assembly members Mike LePetri and Michael Riley are proposing a measure that would make dousing on-duty cops an felony, punishable by 1 to 4 years behind bars. Here's LePetri.
This time, it's water. But what's next? Gasoline? Acid?
The sponsors gave no concrete indication that if passed, Governor Cuomo would sign the bill, but said they hope to persuade him to stand with the cops. At City Hall, Rich Lamb, WCBS News Radio 880. Suffolk County Police are looking into an accident at 4 in the morning.
Okay, so they're going to make throwing water or any type of liquid on a police officer in New York. They're looking to change the laws, which it should be a Class E felony. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's something that they got to do, guys. So, Diamond Girl, so nice to have you in here. I appreciate you coming in and supporting my channel. So, excellent to have everybody. As a Class E felony, I feel better now that the police can now arrest and prosecute somebody with a Class E felony for throwing water on them. So I'm encouraging more of these type of laws to be put into effect because it's much needed. And it's going to be awesome to see some of these people go to jail when these laws go on the books, if they continue to try this nonsense. All right, let's hear about Jeffrey Epstein. I think that's the next story coming up. Bonjour.
Judge in Manhattan has scheduled Jeffrey Epstein's sex
Here we go.
trafficking trial for next June. Our Peter Haskell was at today's hearing.
Wearing navy blue jail scrubs and a khaki t-shirt, Epstein listened attentively during the 18-minute hearing. There were no signs of bruising on his neck. Last week, he was found injured on the floor of his jail
No signs of bruising.
It's not known if he was assaulted or the wounds were self-inflicted. Attorney Gloria Allred represents multiple Epstein accusers.
There are a number of victims or alleged victims who have not come forward because they are in fear.
The 66-year-old millionaire is charged with sexually assaulting dozens of young girls. A tentative trial date has been set for June 8th. At federal court in Manhattan.
Hello? Hey, Nate. What's up?
How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
You want to come across the street? Apparently we have to go something over on the security booth, okay?
Okay, I'll be right there. Bye. Okay, so yeah, so that's the update. That's the update on Epstein. I have some business I got to attend to. I got a couple of things I got to do. I will talk to each and every one of you on my next live. I'll probably be live tomorrow evening. So guys, please hit the subscribe and give me the thumbs up. Epstein is in jail. He will not be getting out. It looks like June or September for his actual trial to get going. So that's a good thing. He's going to stay in jail, and we're going to go forward from there. So guys, love and respect from DutyRon. Thank you to all my new friends and all of my old friends for hanging out. Subscribe to Joey Brooklyn, Black Rose, all the great ones that are in here. Much love and respect. I know it's starting to rain on my windshield. That's why I want to get inside to my office. Plus I got a meeting that I got to do. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Love and respect from DutyRon. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Thank you.